So to start this new project, to create a virtual store to sell your products, first thing we're gonna do is use the Firebase. So we're gonna create a Firebase project, create the database and the Firebase storage. So we're gonna go in this website here, create project. I'm gonna call it virtual store. I'm gonna accept this, continue. Here you can change to your country, so it's here. Accept this, create project. So when the project is completed, you click on continue here on real-time database. I'm gonna come here, create database. This second option, you have to select this second option, activate. So this thing here is important. I'm gonna copy this, save here for to use after. Okay, here in the database you need to enter something to use it, to start using it. So you can just enter anything. After we record the first entry, the first project in the database, you can delete this thing here. So second thing here, configuration, and I'm gonna need this key, is the token. So come here, save this. Okay, now on storage, first steps. Okay, so we're gonna come here in rules, and I change this thing to equal sign, click publish. Now next steps coming here on configuration, and I click here on Android. So you can choose so you can choose a name here. This here is not necessary. What you're gonna need to do is register the application, and they're gonna need to download this file here. So click here, save file. Okay, so this is the Firebase part that you need to configure. Come here in real-time database. Okay, now we're gonna go to the Codular website. We're gonna need to create a small app just to save the username and password to enter the admin virtual store application. So I'm gonna just call it app user. Here you can change to which Android are you using. You click on finish. So the first thing you need is two text box and a button, and on Google you're gonna need the Firebase Database. The project bucket here, I'm gonna call it passwords. So this is important. I'm gonna copy this and the project bucket password. After that, you're gonna need these two information here, so this link, come here on Firebase, and the key, the token, copy this Firebase token. So now what we're gonna need to do is go on the text, the blocks part, button 1, Firebase store value, and so text 1 is gonna be the user, so just grab the text box, and the text box 2 is the password. Okay, so I'm gonna need to download this application. Okay, now I'm using this emulator here. I'm gonna come and install this app here, app user. It's installing here. Okay, now enter the application. Oh, the first enter is the admin, so I'm gonna put the super user, and the password I'm gonna call a password 2020, and click the button. So now we have the admin user to enter the application that the admin needs to use. Now you can delete this thing here. Okay, so next step, I'm gonna create a new application. I'm gonna have the text box, that's the admin user, the password, and a button to log in. So let's come here, create new project. Oh, this one here is the virtual store 2020 admin. So in the first screen, I'm gonna come here, align horizontal center and vertical center. Gonna have to grab two text box. Here in layout, a space here between the text box, another one here, the button, here a notifier, and finally under Google the Firebase Database. So come back here, this is the project bucket you're gonna need to enter the application, so copy this thing here. So the project bucket is password. I'm gonna grab the link, okay. So back here in the application, just change the Firebase token, just check in the end if there is a space and in the beginning. So first one here, I'm gonna rename it as admin user. You can set the screen another color, background color as blue. Okay, so admin user, background color white, and the hint is the user, the admin user. Second text box is gonna be pass. The hint is password. The background color white. This button I'm gonna put the color as black. Font bold, 20 font size, text color white. Okay, I had to change to another web browser because it was not showing the colors properly. So I'm gonna choose a more light blue. So first one, the admin user, the hint password, and the input type is gonna be password. Now the button is enter. I'm gonna call it the background color as black, and this one here is the Firebase component. So now we're gonna go to the blocks part. So gonna have the button one click, go under control, grab this block if, gonna have an else if. So what we're gonna do is to check if the admin user is empty and the password. So grab admin user text, come here in text and grab the is empty block here, and the pass here. Gonna have a else here. So grab a notifier, go in show alert notice. We're gonna send a message if they didn't put, if nobody puts something in the two text blocks. So enter a valid username, and here enter a valid password. If the two text boxes are not empty, we're gonna go on Firebase Database, project bucket. So the project bucket is the password. So here a new text password, and now we're gonna grab the get value, and the tag is gonna be the admin user text box here. Now it can be an empty text. Okay, after that I'm gonna go and grab the got value event. I'm gonna come here, make a variable. So the variable is gonna be the password. So now we're gonna go and grab password, and it's gonna be the value. Now we're gonna go in control again, grab the if component. So we're gonna have the logic and the two equals blocks. What to do now is to verify if the password is actually the one that you saved in the Firebase component. So we're gonna grab the password text box again, and gonna try to match with the password variable. So here is the global password. Now we're gonna have the tag that has to be equal to the admin user text box, what you entered in the admin user text box. I'm gonna go here and create an else. So if these two these two components are valid, we're gonna go and grab a notifier, show alert. So in the first one, you're gonna say login completed, and I'm gonna go on control and open another screen name. Here you're gonna send a message saying that the password and or user do not match. And the next screen is gonna be the menu screen. So let's export here, try to test this first blocks part here. So now I'm gonna install the application again. Come here, downloads, this one here. It's gonna install here. So remember that the user is super user and the password is this one here. So first I'm gonna put invalid password, and you're gonna see this message. If you put the right password, it's gonna make the login completed and goes to the next screen. But the next screen is not yet on the password on the application. So let's go and continue here. Let's copy this menu and I add new screen menu. Okay, now here is the designer part. What you're gonna have here is 3 buttons. One to enter a new project, a new product, the list of IDs to show on the main application, and a button to edit a product that you already created. This list here is gonna be the list of the products you want to show in the first screen, second screen, third screen in the main application. So it's gonna be like 10 text box, and in each text box you put the ID that you want to show in that the first screen or the second, and going. So here what we need is just 3 buttons, and in general we're gonna grab a 3 space menu. You're gonna go in align horizontal and align vertical. So this one here is the create product. Let's copy this thing here. You can put another color, so I'm gonna put was blue, font size 20, and the text is create product. The last one here is the button edit product. One text input edit product. The background color I'm gonna put as red. Font bold. 2 inches font size. Here bold as well. And this one here is the list of IDs. Okay, rename it, font bold, 2 inches font size, and the background I'm gonna put as light green. The text is list of IDs. So now what we're gonna do in the blocks part is coming and grab the create product when it's clicked, button list of IDs when it's clicked, go on control, grab this, not this one, grab open other screen name, and in the menu when it's back pressed we're gonna go on control and close screen. So new 2 texts here. I'm gonna call it this one create product, and this one here save list. So I'm just gonna grab the create product, come here and add a new screen product. Okay, so now let's go to see the create product screen. We're gonna have a text box for the product ID, is the ID that you're gonna go give to the product you are entering. After that you're gonna have another text box, and it's gonna be the one that the ID that you set on your Google account when you are going to put the application on the Google Play Store. You're gonna have to create the IDs over there, come back here in the application and save them here. So text box product ID, the Google ID, another one is gonna be the title of the product. This one is the text box with this description, so description of the product you are selling, the price. In here I'm gonna have a list speaker, and that is this speaker is because I'm making this application as a person that's going to sell t-shirts, so I choose some t-shirt sizes. After that gonna have a label, and that this label is gonna save the size that the person selecting the list speaker here. Another text box, you can set a YouTube link, a YouTube video. After that you're gonna have 3 image pickers, and on below that 3 images. If you want more than 3 images, more than 3 pictures to your product, you need to set a new image picker here and a new image here, so you can set more buttons. And in the end you have to put a button to save all of this information in the Firebase. So let's come here. I'm gonna go and create all the text box and etc. So first thing here, you're gonna say the align center and top center, and you're gonna put this option here, scrollable. The background color I'm gonna put as light gray. So now what we have to do is put all the text box. So ID, common layout, space, come back here, text box, and till we fulfill all the text box here in the okay, here ID, background color white, and the hint Google ID, product title, product description. You're gonna set the height as maybe 150, and multiline here, text box here price, and as all the others background color. So now I'm gonna have this list speaker here. So this list speaker is only to choose the size of the t-shirts. So here select the size, background is red, and here I'm gonna put S M now we're gonna have a label here. So this list speaker is the list speaker size. This label is the selected size. Test here, we're gonna put select size also. After that, we can put a text box for the YouTube video. So I'm gonna put here. This one here is the YouTube hint YouTube link, background color white. Now to finish, 3 image pickers and 3 images. So we're gonna go back there. We're gonna grab a layout, general, horizontal arrangement, 2 of them, one below the other. Between them I'm gonna put a space. So the first one here, the width as fill parent, background color green, and the height I'm gonna put as 100. This one here also with fill parent, background color yellow, and the height is 100. So come here in media, image picker 1, 2, and 3. So image picker 1, we're gonna import here an image that I have. So it's gonna be this one here, black photo, white photo, so just thing here, black photo PNG. So the first image here is the black photo. I'm gonna put as 50 per 50. Second one is gonna be the white photo, 50 per 50. And the last one, no text, image, black photo, so 50 and 50. Sorry, 50 and 50. We can put 2 in layout general, 2 space between the 3 image pickers. This one we remove the text, this one Also remove the text, and in the horizontal, align center, align vertical center. Below this tree, now we're gonna have three images. The first image here, I'm gonna put us 65 per 65. This one 65, 65. This one here 65, 65. Horizontal arrangement center, align vertical, horizontal center. After that, we're gonna have the button to save the product. So come here, grab a button. So this button is save product entry. I'm gonna set the text as saved product entry. I'm gonna grab a space here between these three, and the final thing is notifier storage on Google Firebase Database. So the project bucket here, I'm gonna call it as menu. This thing is important to save this. We're gonna need it. So coming back here in the application, project bucket menu, and put the other information. Now we are and have the Firebase token and the link. Now we're gonna go to blocks part, create product when back's pressed. I'm gonna grab Control and close screen, create product, initialize. Now I'm gonna have here the button save project entry. So first thing here is the if statement. So we have the ID text, the second one is the Google ID, after that the title, description, price, and select the size text. So we're gonna need an if statement for all of these things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna grab the is empty text. So ID, Google ID, title, description, price, and select size. Notifier, show alert. So for every one of these text box here, if they are empty, we're gonna send a message. So it's empty ID entry. and I'm gonna copy this for the other one. Okay, so ID, empty ID entry, Google ID, empty title entry, description, price, and the selected size text box label. If it's equal to select size, I'm gonna send this message here. Now we're gonna grab the select size speaker. After picking, select size text, this label, we're gonna go and save the selection you made from the size. So now what we need is image picker. After picking, image picture 2, image picture 3, I'm gonna go on Firebase, we need to come here in the put the Firebase Storage component. I'm gonna have to upload here that file that we created, is this one here, Google Service JSON. It's gonna have to be in the assets part. Come back in the blocks. So Firebase Storage, upload file, this storage 1, the selection is gonna be the file, and the upload file, upload path. I'm gonna grab the title text. I'm gonna make a join here, so I'm gonna put this as the title of the text, the title of the product enter, and here I'm gonna save as, come here, image 1, so it's gonna be image designer part again. We need another 2 Firebase storage. Grab this one here, Firebase Storage 2, and the number here 2. Grab this thing again. Here is image 3 and the Firebase Storage 3. Now I'm gonna have variables. So grab 3 texts here. So is image 1 link, image 2 link, image 3 link. So come here again, Firebase Storage, upload success and the upload progress. So upload success, we're gonna have the download URL. Gonna grab the image link variable. Firebase Storage 2 image to link, and Firebase Storage 3 image 3 link. I'm gonna grab now image 1 picture. I'm gonna grab the image link variable. Here image 2 link, this one image 3 link, this one here is image 2 picture, this one image 3 picture. So we also can make a new horizontal arrangement here. Two space. This one is fill parent, line center for both, and come here in user interface, custom progress 1, progress 2, and progress 3. The first one here I'm gonna put as black. Okay, so now back here, while upload in progress, I'm gonna grab the custom progress 1, visibility to true, create product menu initialize. I'm gonna grab custom progress visibility. So custom progress 2, custom progress 3, all these visibilities are going to have to be false. False here, false here, false here. So upload progress, custom progress 1 visible, Firebase Storage 2, custom progress 2 true, and now the third one, so Firebase Storage 3, custom progress 3. And in here, when the upload is successful, I'm gonna put the custom progress to false, custom progress to false, and the last one, custom progress 3 to false. Now more 3 else ifs. So here we're gonna variable image link 1, image link 2, image link 3, grab the text is empty, and the alert is upload image 1 upload image 2 and upload image 3. So select the YouTube. I'm not gonna put anything, so it can be empty. I'm not gonna put any if thing on that. Now we're gonna need to go on Firebase Database, store value, um, Firebase project bucket. So it's gonna be menu, here we need the else, so the first thing um, in the store value is the tag. It's gonna be the ID text. We can also check if the ID already exists. So it's like when the menu initialized, we're gonna get the tag list. Go here in tag list block. We can have a variable like empty list. So list of IDs. Gonna go value, and we can make another if here before the others. What we're gonna do is the in listing. So the thing is the ID, and the list is this one here, list of IDs. If this ID already exists, you're gonna say ID already in use. Edit the product in the other screen. Okay, so now back here, we need to finish this. Gonna use alert here also. A control close screen. So I'm gonna say product entry saved. Now the value to store. The value to store, we're gonna have a make a list. So we need to save the Google ID, the Google ID, title, description, price, select the size, label, and the three images. So this one here, and this one here. What you need to do here is the one eaten for one of these. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. For each one of these we're gonna create a sublist. So this items gonna be here: title, description, price, image 2, image 3, image 1, price, and select size. And these things here, we're gonna have to save these to retrieve the information. In the the main application. So you're gonna have to create what we call as key, is this thing here. So what we save here on Google ID, you need to put this same information here in the key part. This one here is gonna be in the main application when you are in the specific product screen. So we need to create something. You can also use the same name, so Google ID product title, this one so product description, product price, product size, and product image 1, product image 2, and product image 3. So I'm gonna go and save here a new slide. So these ones are the keys. So come here, Google ID, Google ID, product title, product description, product price, product size, product image 1, 2, and 3. So product 1, all they have to be exactly the same thing. So this one is 2, 1, 2, and 3. So you're gonna have to reuse this on the other video. I'm gonna just save it. Now go back to menu. Now a save list. Copy. New screen. Save list. So the save list, we need a list picker with the items list 1, list 2, list 3 until list 10. A label that's gonna show the list selected, and a 10 text box 1 to 10 for each ID for each product that you wanna show in the, for example, list 1 is the first screen, list 2 second screen with the other 10 IDs of the list 2, and a save button. So come here, list picker, a label, so background color a light gray, so text box 1, ID 1, So all of them background white, and the hint, enter ID. So this one here is list, the label, the list speaker elements from string list 1, list 2, 2. So list speaker select the list, and so list 1, 2, list 10. Here label the button to save, so button save. Save list. And the last thing is the Firebase Database, and this project bucket is gonna be lists. So also come here, let's save here project bucket. This one is the lists, so lists. So the information here, I'm gonna go in blocks, save list back pressed, same close screen, button 1 save, so list picker, after picking, label 1 text to selection. I'm gonna put as no text here, so no text. Here gonna go and make a if statement, label 1 text is empty. Here, come here, grab the is empty block. We need the notifier, so user interface, notifier, notifier 1, go to save, show alert, and put a text, select one of the lists. So here I'm gonna grab the else part, go on Firebase Database, project bucket. This one is the lists. So a text here, lists. Something I forgot to show is to use this thing here, the package name. You need to copy this. It's here in the configurations on that application that we created here. You need to go back to the screen 1, advanced properties, and has to be here, package name equal to that one in the. Okay, so now let's test to see if the application is working. I'm gonna enter here, create a product. So I'm gonna put as 1, Google ID 1, title t-shirt, t-shirt, all colors, price I'm gonna put a 50, select this size. YouTube, it's not important. Now here we're gonna save some pictures, so this one here, save the one, click on the other one, this one here, and the last picture. Now save the product, and it's here, menu, all the product information is saved here. I forgot to set this screen as scrollable, so save list. So here in the button save, um, this part here we need this block, add in items to list. We're gonna go from ID 1 to ID 3, ID 10. So we're gonna create a new variable as an empty list. So add items to list. List is this variable here. Items ID to 1 to 10. After that, Firebase store value, Firebase project bucket. So this one here is the lists. I'm gonna go here, new text, lists. So here the tag is list1. That is this label here, label list selected. And the value to store is gonna be the global variable list. After that we can close the screen. So let's export again to try if it's working. So I installed the application in the emulator. I'm gonna have to enter again the information. So super user password 2020. Come here in list of IDs, select list 1. I'm gonna put 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Then save list. So it's here. Now you can see the list 1, all the IDs that you selected. So for this video is this. On the next one we're gonna start to create the main application. We're gonna have to create a new project, a new application.